So hello, welcome one and all to what is certainly in terms of international football in Latin America, the ultimate grudge match. Two absolute superpowers who also happen to be neighbours on a continent widely recognised as football's home. It is a rivalry that has a history which lasts well over a century and has of course been ranked top of all footballing rivalries by media and supporters alike. It comes as little surprise then that this game is considered to be international football's equivalent of the Super Classico. The 11 of Brazil, the 11 of Argentina, some of them friends, many foes in club football. Little doubt, that is a foul. Messi gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
And here's Dani Alves. Neymar. Firmino spreads it towards the left. Coutinho pumps it into the area. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Argentina have enjoyed a fine start to the season, 6 points out of 6. And it's played forward. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Lo Celso plays it forward. Di Maria, great leap! No, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Just brushed off the ball there. Herrera tries to stroke it through. And it's Messi. Correa. Brazil still without an attempt on target. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Herrera goes looking. That's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Roberto Firmino. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Good idea, just poorly executed. Armani sends that a long way. Well positioned to make that interception. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good interception. Chip through. Done very well to intervene. Cuts it out. Messi. The half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're underway again. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. He's played him through. Messi, beautifully done. Forward it goes. Argentina come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Gabriel Jesus looking to force his way through. The referee's awarded a free kick. It away. And it's Correa. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Otamendi. Hoists it high. Di Maria provides an outlet. Argentina making another change here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Dybala hoists it forward. He's through, now is he in? Gets wrestled off the ball. Lo Celso. Otamendi tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Dybala. He gets past his man. Into the box. And he heaves it forward. Argentina get it back again. And here's Dybala. Dybala not easily shrugged off the ball. Has a look and plays it in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Correa. There's the delivery. Thiago Silva drives it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Arturo Vidal. He's always a massive asset because everyone, teammates and opponents alike, know he'll never stop running. There are very few who are better at breaking up opposition attacks, and his aggressive, determined personality can give this team a very strong boost now, especially when they're up against it.
Tries a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Mattel loses his balance and loses the ball. Receives it in a good position. He's had a go! Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Goes long. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. What a ball this has turned out to be.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Alexis Sanchez. It's a loose ball. Gets the better of his man. Plays it out to the wing. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. Coutinho tries to get it forward quickly. Firmino. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Neymar. Neymar has a hit! And the first 45 minutes are up. So now the team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back underway here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho. Well played, he saw that coming. And back to base. Thiago Silva goes looking. And it's Neymar. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Well weighted. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Up for the header! They've scored! the breakthrough arrives at last! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
Brazil take the lead.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Ball through needs to be good here. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what...
And the shot! That's clear cut. That's a free kick. Battles to win it back. Mattel. Oh, good interception. Allison sends that a long way. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Cuts it out. Has he picked him out?
Chile have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Done very well to intervene. Gets good distance on it. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Yeah, it was never a...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is quite a sight to behold. A massive sea of yellow and green and blue, the colours of the Brazilian flag. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the shoots? Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Play for a throw. Gabriel Jesus. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Farfan. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus finds himself eased off the ball. Keeper sends it forward. Has a look and has a go. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Vinicius Junior plays it long. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets it back. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Foot in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gabriel Jesus clips one through. Vinicius Junior! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Well, that's where he wants it. Forward it goes. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Douglas Costa tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Brazil take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Brazil are going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Douglas Costa. Gabriel Jesus. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And here's Farfan. Floats one over. Allison can claim that. Peru, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality, and he really goes.
Hits one! This could fall anywhere. Ball's loose. He'll hit it. No, he's missed it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Gabriel Jesus, big chance, it's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, that is special! A finish right from the top draw! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Brazil have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other...
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Brazil get it back again. Gabriel Jesus with a long pass. Away from immediate danger. Gabriel Jesus. Douglas Costa! Clears it out of harm's way. Farfan absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Casemiro drives it forward. Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
And there goes the final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Ecuador are suffering right now from a consistency they could well do without. Rather unwelcomely, they are consistently winless.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
And already we're underway here. Gets it upfield.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Marquinhos gets it back.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Clears it out of harm's way. Philippe Coutinho. And here's Douglas Costa. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Has he found his man? Vinicius Junior. Douglas Costa. And that has sent him sprawling. Hoists it forward. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking to break out here. It's come loose. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate. Neymar! Another chance! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Strong punch. Back into the middle. Knocks it away. Well read, he sorted that out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again.
Brazil can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Has a pop! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's hoisted clear. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Douglas Costa. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's played forward. He's found his man. Now has a hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off. Well positioned to make that interception. Brazil boast a very impressive defensive record of late. Good idea, just poorly executed. Vinicius Junior. Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, he's found him in space. He can get that clear. Chance to pass a hit. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance to break. Cuts it out. Douglas Cottney's had a shot! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Douglas Costa certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Brazil can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Richarlison. Firmino. He's got through. He's got it, and he's got time. In with a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Oh, real danger here. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Firmino! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Mina is there to heave it away. Hoists it forward. Quadrado. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Turns and goes back. This could fall anywhere. Quadrado. Daniel Alves. And it's Firmino. Gabriel Jesus. Arias gets good distance on it. Firmino gets flagged offside. Gets it upfield. And here's Quadrado. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now it's Neymar. Firmino.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
James Rodriguez. Done very well to intervene. Sanchez. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Zapata needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Quadrado has it out wide now. Over it comes. Out to the right. The less said about that pass, the better. And that's another throw. And it's Firmino. Well weighted. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! A finish of true class! The breakthrough arrives at last! Absolutely thundered in. Keeper, no chance.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Brazil have a very fine defensive record. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's cut it out.
Colombia are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he just whacks it away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, what a goal!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Good offside that time. And out to safety. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Colombia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Coutinho into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Brazil need to hold on for a few more moments. Van Quintero. And that will be the final act. Brazil hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. This, of course, the Maracanã, the official home of the Brazilian national team, known as the Seleção in this part of the world. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Well, that was impressive. Match that. There's the whistle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Coutinho. Casemiro. Oh, real chance! Neymar is flagged offside. Keeper sends it forward. And here's Douglas Costa. Forward it goes. First quarter of an hour gone.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Cut out in the nick of time. Brazil are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Coutinho tries to get it forward quickly. Neymar. Chance to shoot. Douglas Costa! Goal! Brazil! First blood drawn. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Brazil break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from there.
And through to the goalkeeper. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rincon. Whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter. They know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Brazil come off having scored the only goal of the game. This has gone, that's a foul. And that's sprayed out wide. Hoists it forward. And it's Douglas Costa. Now it's Paulinho. Gets the better of his man. Paulinho. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Gets it back. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gabriel Jesus. Needed a better pass there. Douglas Costa looks to dink one in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Plays it out to the wing. And help's available out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
He was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Well read, he sorted that out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's played forward. And it's been taken straight back. And that's put paid to a promising move. Brazil need to hold on for a few more moments. Still going, where to next? Oh, nice touch. And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here. Goes for goal! He scored! And it's Paraguay who take the lead. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Paraguay have an early lead, good start. Tries to get it forward quickly. Marquinhos cuts it out. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, great ball! Has a pop! And the follow-up. Danger averted for now. Coutinho plays a clever pass. It's a goal kick. And that's been won straight back. He's got away. Gorgeous control there. There are a few waiting for it. Hoists it forward. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Roberto Firmino. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that is... has a pop! He scored! They have come roaring back! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, they did so well to set it up.
Well, that was textbook stuff on the 1-2 there. Great link-up play, difficult to deal with.
And it's played forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. And it's Firmino. Forward it goes. Neymar goes looking. Brazil picked up all 3 points from their previous game. A win, however narrow. The referee's awarded a free kick. Defenders on the back foot. Going through. Arthur to use his run. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Goalkeeper's ball. Gomez with a searching ball. Gabriel Jesus. He's had that put on a play. Shoots! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Brazil go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gomez. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Paraguay are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
He's got through. Towering header! He will be livid with himself. Paraguay have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Gabriel Jesus. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And that will be the final act. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, hello, a very warm welcome to you for this evening's game. Regrettably, the weather has been extremely unkind to us here. It is wet and blustery and remarkably inhospitable. Despite all of that, it is good to see that the faithful from both sides have apparently been undeterred. We have a terrific turnout here. The atmosphere is bubbling despite these adverse conditions. All we need now is for the game to live up to its initial billing. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, I've thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter, and it was very much the topic in the pre-match press conference, and the manager was right to defend his players, and that relationship now is key in sorting out their results. Any criticism has to be balanced with some constructive advice and a certain amount of praise. Recovery, though, may be a long process.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So this, the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Roberto Firmino. Pretty much the ultimate team player, Peter, in that he gives his teammates a real lift and makes everyone feel better. He can drop deep to pick up the ball and create chances for others, or drift wide to drag defenders out of position, and that versatility makes him really hard to defend against. He's also full of running, and he's extremely effective in that first line of defence.
Okay, interesting. And that should be the keepers. Tries to switch the play.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It really is quite incredible that a team is still winless at this stage of the campaign.
Yeah, to be going into the latter half of this season in this state is stunning for all the wrong reasons. The only way is down.
And it's Firmino. Brazil have the league's best defensive record. Name hits one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Brazil know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
In with the challenge. Firmino. Now it's Neymar. Decent looking ball. Chance! Goal! Brazil!
Brazil are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Thiago Silva. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, when you look at the gulf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so maybe we'll see that reflected.
Brazil leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Real chance! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Neymar, now surely! Brazil clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results though, build momentum. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Brazil are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
He's through the middle. Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Neymar clearly is aware of how important that was. He'll be hoping that it won't come back to haunt him.
Gabriel Jesus plays it forward. And Firmino! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
He's had a go! Gets into a dangerous position. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum of the parts. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is quite a sight to behold. A massive sea of yellow and green and blue, the colours of the Brazilian flag. And as you can see, we've already started here. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Oh, sweet feet. That's great strength on the ball. Big chance! Goal!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Uruguay are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. He's left his man. Gets it into the up to meet it. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And he's made sure that that won't get through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Real chance! He scores! They have come roaring back. Terrible error, duly punished. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's played forward. Arthur. And it's Coutinho. He's found his man. It's a brilliant interception. Cleared without complication. Played back in. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Gets wrestled off the ball. Back into the middle. Neymar. This could fall anywhere. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And it's half-time here. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So, your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Uruguay get the second half started. No reported change to either side during the break. And it's Coutinho. And here's Roberto Firmino. It's come loose.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Uruguay, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, real chance! It's a great ball. Goes for goal! It's broken loose. Oh, real danger here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Cuts it out. Firmino can't get the better of his opposite number. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Decent hit from there. Firmino. Gabriel Jesus. Firmino. Oh, that is asked, and the finish! That's Casemiro. Quick ball forward. Forward it goes. Casemiro gets into the right position to intercept. Just brushed off the ball there. Flings it across. Goes for goal! Uruguay don't have many options and time is running out. Now a chance to break. Gabriel Jesus tries running with the ball at his feet. Brazil get it back again. Gets good distance on it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Has a pop! That carried quite a threat. And that is that. No winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So hello, welcome one and all to what is certainly in terms of international football in Latin America, the ultimate grudge match. Two absolute superpowers who also happen to be neighbours on a continent widely recognised as football's home. It is a rivalry that has a history which lasts well over a century and has of course been ranked top of all footballing rivalries by media and supporters alike. It comes as little surprise then that this game is considered to be international football's equivalent of the Super Classico. The 11 of Brazil, the 11 friends, many foes in club football lining up for a united cause. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Argentina have been in fine fettle of late, which can only add further to an already eagerly awaited encounter.
Well, when you come up against...
Gets up to head it! What a wonderful goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Brazil take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Argentina have the league's best defensive record. Tries to get it forward quickly. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Breaks on here. Has he picked him out? Douglas Costa gets away from his opponent. Looking for a decent ball in. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Just wouldn't stay down for him.
If he's really honest with himself, he was hitting that more in hope.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Aguero. Pavon. And here's Correa. Is there any support? Correa! Oh, it's got in! Argentina are level. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Correa showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Argentina grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Otamendi. Otamendi drives it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Correa. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Aguero. It's Aguero!
Aguero weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Into the channel. Caught offside that time. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Just a Firmino! Oh, that's fabulous!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper...
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And there's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Lo Celso. Meza. It's a brilliant interception. Now it's Messi. Lo Celso. And here's Messi. Meza. Hoists it forward. Needed a better pass there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Meza needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and
Coutinho! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Luis gets into the right position to intercept. Casemiro.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Brazil are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Strong punch. And time is up. Brazil win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Brazil made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. It is quite a sight to behold, a massive sea of yellow and green and blue, the colours of the Brazilian flag. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Arturo Vidal. He's always a massive asset because everyone, teammates and opponents alike, know he'll never stop running. There are very few who are better at breaking up opposition attacks, and is aggressive, determined person.
Shot a goal! Goal! Brazil!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Brazil go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Vidal. Brazil were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Roberto Firmino, coaxed through there. Neymar. He's left his man. Has a goal! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Knocks it away. Hits one! Decent enough try.
Gabriel Jesus did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Sanchez opened the scoring with a second-half header in his last game. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And it's that big chance! Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Alexis Sanchez. That's put paid to a promising move. And it's Vidal. Beautifully done. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Great leap! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gabriel Jesus puts it away. Arthur. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's offside. Yes, it is. Whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Brazil head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Vidal. Chile are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error. We move on.
Neymar. Real chance! They've finished! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Brazil are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Aranguis. And the finish! Coutinho tries to get it forward quickly. And More foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's on a plate. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Alexis Sanchez! Needed a better pass there. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Mattel. That's great strength on the ball. Shoots!
Arthur.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but...
Hits one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Chile are really feeling the strain now. Impatience has taken charge. Brazil have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Paulinho tries to get it clear, and the shot! This has gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Gets it upfield. Forward it goes. And here's Roberto Firmino. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Neymar! It's hit the upright. Get that clear. And that is the last effort of the game. Brazil have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. How do you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, hello, a very warm welcome to you for this evening's game. Regrettably, the weather has been extremely unkind to us here. It is wet and blustery and remarkably inhospitable. Despite all of that, it is good to see that the faithful from both sides have apparently been undeterred. We have a terrific turnout here. The atmosphere is bubbling despite these adverse conditions. All we need now is for the game to live up to its initial billing. This place simply a monument to the game. Has a hit! Arthur, and it's played forward. Brazil were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Farfan gets into a dangerous position. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Neymar. Andre Carrillo. And it's Farfan. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Fence has got rid of that. Neymar. And that has been clubbed away. Just brushed off the ball there. Farfan looks to get on the end of this. And that's been won straight back. Forward it goes. Casemiro over to the left. Neymar gets the better of his man. It's out for a goal kick. Coutinho gets it back. He's had that put on a plate. Big chance! It is a corner. And that has been cleared. And he's cut it out. And that'll be the final action of the... through. That's certainly not what they wanted trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Brazil can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Gets it back. And it's Firmino. He's made sure that that won't get through. Danger averted for now. Firmino. Neymar. Goes for goal! In it goes! And finally he has breathed life into the game! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil are making a change now. Neymar got amongst the goals, he's being taken off now.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
Deadlock broken, it's Farfan!
Peru showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Marquinhos can get it clear. Plays it out to the wing. Pumps it into the area.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
And it's Coutinho. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Brazil are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And that's a throw-in.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Fernandinho on a strong run down the right. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Oh, that is towering header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Peru have it back and they can go again. Well, that's sprayed out wide. Peru have a free kick. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is quite a sight to behold. A massive sea of yellow and green and blue, the colours of the Brazilian flag. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gets into some space. Neymar. Now the counter.
Gabriel Jesus.
He gets past his man.
Gabriel Jesus.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Neymar. Firmino! And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. That's gone a long way up and away. And that's one way to annoy his teammates.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Brazil take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Ecuador are unbeaten in 5 on the road. It's a good run. Neymar. A heavy challenge. No foul, says the referee. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He hits it! He's pulled off a fine save.
Firmino sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Philippe Coutinho. And here's Neymar. He's away! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Here we are, off they go for half-time. The victory did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Sticks it away!
Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Gabriel Jesus looks to dink one in. Cleared away. Ecuador looking to build on the point they picked up in an admirable underdog performance last time. Ecuador disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Going for goal!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Coutinho has created one goal already. Gabriel Jesus gets good distance on it. Finds himself eased off the ball. There's a long ball. That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And he's going long. Now it's Neymar. Neymar has a hit! Oh, and that should have been two.
Neymar was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And it's Neymar.
And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game now. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Brazil really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
And here's Roberto Firmino. Now surely goes for goal!
And again the keeper stands strong.
Brazil win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a warm welcome one and all on what has been an horrendous, a wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given.
Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind us and we are on track. It is quite a sight to behold. A massive sea of yellow and green and blue, the colours of the Brazilian flag. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thiago Silva. He's a player who doesn't seem to have any weaknesses at all, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's technically gifted and very comfortable in possession. What I particularly find impressive about him, though, is his consistency and his reliability. He just never seems to make a mistake. Opposition strikers could be in for a hard time of it today.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Arthur battles to win it back. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Brazil take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Forward it goes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Brazil have the league's best defensive record. David Luiz. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's James Rodriguez. Juan Quintero finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Danilo. Firmino. Coutinho. Douglas Costa. Shoots! Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. There's the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Brazil leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Brazil really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Colombia
have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Hoists it forward. Lerma. Douglas Costa. It's come loose. What a ball this has turned out to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Marquinhos. Danilo. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And now the breakaway, and help's available out wide. Now it's Quintero.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's had a shot!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
It's Falcao! Should have been the equaliser.
Falcao was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Arias.
Colombia are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Arthur gets up to head it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Gabriel Jesus really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Arthur is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Mina with the clearance. And it's Danilo. Brazil just belts one.
Casemiro quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best.
And it's hoisted clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. Just brushed off the ball there, and it's Firmino. Philippe Coutinho. And here's Neymar. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Keeper sends it forward. Coutinho battles to win it back. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Gets a real chance!
Oh, shame, that was nicely worked. That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Brazil were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. It'll be a throw-in. Paulinho tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Roberto Firmino. This could... tries a shot! Goal! Brazil!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Brazil take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Coutinho tries to stroke it through, gets the better of his man, and he's cut it out. And he's there to clear it. Hoists it forward. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And help's available out wide. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gabriel Jesus, the scorer already in the game. Neymar. Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Casemiro with the foul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the first 45 minutes are up. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Brazil leading 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period.
Brazil going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Casemiro gets it back. Firmino. Oh, shooting chance! And in it goes!
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
He's got options out wide. Neymar provides an outlet.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Brazil have been defending beautifully lately. Forward it goes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going long.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
He's looked long this time. Rincon. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Neymar. And the ball's come out.
And here's Paulinho. And it's played forward.
Oh, real danger here. And the finish. It's good distance on it. And with that, the final whistle.
Brazil come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though... Hello and welcome to you wherever you are. No doubt this is the standout fixture of the round, and I hardly need to tell you why. The atmosphere here is remarkable. A genuine sense of theatre, drama. It is akin to the eve of a coronation, with the coronation proper to follow after the final whistle. A point would earn them the crown. Easy work for the team that has been the best side in the league this season, or so you would think. This, of course, the Maracanã. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Neymar with a delicate ball. He's through. Hits one! Goal! Brazil! That could turn out to be a big, big goal.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Brazil take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Coutinho. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. What a ball this has turned out to be. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Firmino. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. In comes the corner. Great leap! Good clearance and very necessary. And here's Neymar, Coutinho. Neymar. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's being played forward. Coutinho. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's played forward, dashing forward at pace. Gets away from his opponent. Needed a better pass there. Gomez. That's been drilled forward. He's managed to get that all wrong. The referee brings the first half to a close. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Brazil, he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Forward it goes. Almiron. Paraguay were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Let's put paid to a promising move. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Coutinho plays it forward. Almiron. A real chance to break.
Gets the better of his man. And now they can launch a counter. And the counter is on. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming.
Neymar! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
And it's Firmino. Right through the middle. Neymar.
Brazil are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. It cannot be long now. Their crowning moment is imminent. Played towards the front men. Oh, good interception. Close it out to the flank. Back to the keeper and try something new. So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
He's gone for it! Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. And that will be the final act. This is it. A journey's end, and what a journey it has been. After the blood, sweat and tears, now the glitz and the glamour. A ceremony for the champions. And now the formal coronation. Acknowledgement of the best team through a long, demanding campaign. So much hard labour, and now so great a reward.